Hello friends, today we are going to start the chapter number 8, respiration and circulation. From this chapter, we are going to start the second part, that is the circulation. In the circulation, the first point is the transportation in living organism. सजीवांमध्ये ट्रान्सपोर्टेशनची क्रिया कशी होत असते हे आपल्याला आज बघायचे. All the living organism, whether unicellular or multicellular, show an important property of exchange of material from the surrounding medium as well as between the various parts of the body. एकपेशीय प्राणी असो किंवा बहुपेशीय प्राणी असो, त्यांच्यामध्ये देवाणघेवाण सतत होत असते आणि ही देवाणघेवाण वातावरणामधून शरीराच्या आतमध्ये आणि शरीरामधून तर शरीराच्या बाहेर टाकण्याची क्रिया होत असते. त्याचप्रमाणे वेगवेगळ्या भागांमध्ये सुद्धा देवाणघेवाण होत असते. The living organism take the oxygen and the nutrients from the surrounding medium. This material circulates throughout the body for various activities. At that time, the waste products which are generated in the body are given out or eliminated from the body to the surrounding medium. And these processes are carried out by the simple process, that is the diffusion and the active transport. The transportation in the organism and the animals are occurred by the diffusion and the active transport between the cells. The diffusion is nothing but the simple process in which the material are transferred from higher concentration to lower concentration. And the active transport, it occurs against the concentration gradient. But these mechanisms are suitable where there is a large space. ज्या ठिकाणी जास्तीत जास्त स्पेस आहे बॉडीमध्ये, where there is a large space in the body and the distance between the two organs in the body of the organism is extremely small. जर हे ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन जे मेकॅनिझम आहे ते कुठे पॉसिबल आहे, ज्या ठिकाणी जास्तीत जास्त जागा असेल बॉडीमध्ये. त्याचप्रमाणे दोन अवयवांमधली जागा जिथं कमी असेल त्या ठिकाणी ऍक्टिव्ह ट्रान्सपोर्ट आणि डिफ्युजन होतं. And this transportation is carried out with the help of the body fluids. These are carried out with the help of body fluids. And the circulation of that body fluids are of two types, or the transport of that body fluids are of two types. One is the intracellular transport or intracellular circulation, and second one is extracellular transport or extracellular circulation. The intracellular transport occurs within the cells through the cyclosis. इंट्रासेल्युलर ट्रान्सपोर्ट हे कशामध्ये घडून येतं, पेशींमध्ये घडून येतं. आणि कशामुळे घडून येतं, सायक्लोसिस मुळे घडून येत असतं. नाउ here question is, what is cyclosis? This cyclosis is the streaming movement of the cytoplasm which is shown by all living organism. जवळजवळ सर्व लिव्हिंग ऑर्गॅनिझम मध्ये ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन दिसतं, द मुवमेंट दिसत असते सायटोप्लाझम मध्ये. त्याला म्हणतात इंट्रासेल्युलर ट्रान्सपोर्ट. इट ऑकर्स इन द अमिबा, paramecium, root hairs of the cells of the many plants and the WBC is in the animal. Here, imagine that this is the amoeba. Where the amoeba is live? In the water. It is found in the water, and the transportation of the food material is takes place from the surrounding medium in the cytoplasm of that. The cytoplasm which is present here will move, and the exchange of the food material is takes place. Second transport is the extracellular transport. आधी आपण कोणते ॲनिमल बघितले? युनिसेल्युलर, दॅट इज द अमीबा अँड पॅरामेशियम. Now, the extracellular transport or extracellular circulation. This extracellular circulation occurs outside the body cells. The extracellular fluid circulates throughout the body for the transport of material. In sponges and cylindrids, the surrounding water circulated through the body cavities. Sponges आणि सिलेंड्रेडामध्ये काय होतं? वातावरणामध्ये जे पाणी असतं ते पाणी सर्क्युलेट होतं बॉडी कॅव्हिटीज मध्ये, आणि त्या पाण्यामध्ये जे पदार्थ असतात ते पदार्थ घेतले जातात आणि नको असलेले पदार्थ त्या पाण्यामध्ये टाकले जातात. In the platforms there is a parenchymal circulation. प्लॅटफॉर्म मध्ये पॅरेन्कायमाटसचे टिश्यू असतात, त्याच्यामुळे सर्क्युलेशनची क्रिया होत असते. What about the in round one? In the round one there are no blood vessels. त्याच्यामध्ये रक्तवाहिन्या नसतात. The body fluid is moved around the visceral organ, around the viscera. How it moves? By the contraction of the body wall and the muscle. By the contraction of the body wall and the muscle, the body fluid move around the visceral organ. Now, we are going to start the second point, that is circulation in animals. बघतोय आपण आता दुसरा सर्क्युलेशन इन एनिमल्स. आता या सर्क्युलेशन इन एनिमल मध्ये काय होतं? इन हायर एनिमल द सर्क्युलेशन इज कॅरीड आउट बाय अ स्पेशल फ्लूइड that is blood and lymph. Blood and lymph. The system through which the blood is circulated is known as blood vascular system. And the system through which the lymph is circulated is known as lymphatic system. Now, blood vascular system. In higher animal, from annelida to chordata, there is present a special circulating fluid, that is the blood. Which fluid is circulated throughout the body? In it, the blood is circulated throughout the body. This blood is pumped to the tissues. This pumped to the tissues by heart through blood vessel. रक्तवाहिन्यांद्वारे हार्टच्या मदतीने ते वेगवेगळ्या भागांना पुरवलं जातं. Now, types of blood vascular system. There are two types of the circulatory system. One is the open circulatory system and second is the closed circulatory system. What happens here? At first, the open circulatory system. happens in the open circulatory system? Blood pumped by the heart, it passes through the large blood vessel and opens into the open spaces or body cavities, that is the sinuses. The meaning is that in the open circulation, blood flows partly through blood vessels and mostly through open spaces. The open spaces or the body cavities, and these are also known as the sinuses. Now, imagine that this is the heart. From the heart, the blood flows through the vessels into the open space. Into the open space. What happened here therefore? The tissues are in direct contact with the blood. The tissues which are present in it are in direct contact with the blood. Hence, there is a direct exchange of material between the blood and टिश्यू सेल्स. या दोघांमध्ये देवाणघेवाण डायरेक्ट होत असते. द ब्लड फ्लोज विथ लो ब्लड प्रेशर. When the blood comes from the heart, it reaches to the different body space which is present here. The blood transport with a very low blood pressure, and it does not contain any respiratory pigment like the hemoglobin. Therefore, it does not carry any respiratory gases. And this system is found in arthropods like the cockroach, prawn, and also in some mollusks except the cephalopods. Cephalopods सोडून बाकीच्या सर्व मृदुकाय प्राण्यांमध्ये आपल्याला ओपन सर्क्युलेशन दिसतं. Secondly, the closed circulatory system. What happens in it? Blood pumped by the heart. The blood pumped by the heart is always circulated through a completely closed system of vessel or completely closed network of the blood vessel. What happens here? The blood from the heart pumped into the different type of the blood vessels. It is transported to the body parts, and from the body parts it is again collected into the heart. You see here, the blood flows through a completely closed system of vessels. Therefore, blood does not come in direct contact with the tissue cells. Therefore, the exchange of material between the blood and the body tissues is through a intermediate fluid. म्हणून बॉडी टिश्यूज आणि ब्लड यांच्यामध्ये जी मटेरियलची देवाणघेवाण होते ती इंटरमिजिएट फ्लुइड द्वारे होते and by the lymph. The exchange of material takes place with the help of the lymph. The blood flows with high pressure and it contains the respiratory pigment like the hemoglobin for the transport of respiratory gases. And these systems are found in all vertebrates, annelids, and the mollusk, that is the cephalopods. Example is octopus and the squid. Then after that, closed circulation. Closed circulation is divided into two main types. That is single circulation and double circulation. आता क्लोज सर्क्युलेशनच्या किती टाइप्स आहेत? दोन टाइप आहेत, सिंगल सर्क्युलेशन आणि डबल सर्क्युलेशन. हे आपण नेक्स्ट पिरियड मध्ये बघू.